Okay, so in this video we are going to discuss more about clients and individual dogs. Alright, so we've spent the last few videos building our client base, establishing our groups, relationships, and going through the various calendar events. What I want to go through right now is a quick video on a specific dog's profile. Okay, so let's have a look at autumn. And if you remember in one of the previous videos, I talked about how we'd go into the fourth tab once we had started filling up our calendar. So the good news is we can now go in and have a look at this. So the fourth tab is a dog's event history. Now, an event history is a month by month breakdown of all the events that that particular dog is involved in for that month. So we can see here that for May, autumn is involved in 8 months. If we want to go and look at a particular walk, we've got the calendar icon here. So if we select that, for example, and we can see highlights of the walk, we've got a note for autumn. So let's update the price to show just how reactive it is. So cancel that. We'll change the price, sorry. So I'll change the price to 15. Okay, and then I'll mark that as paid just to kind of show. Okay, so we've marked it as paid, we've updated the cost. Now if we go back and look at Monday the 2nd of May, we can see here that the cost is updated to £15 as we discussed, and also that the paid icon is now showing as paid. And again, we can untoggle that to mark as unpaid, and if you go back into the calendar, you can see here that autumn's walk on this day has been marked as unpaid. So a couple of additional options we can look into now is the pencil icon just up by the arrows. If you click that, there's 3 options. So I'm not going to go into the bottom 2, which is just marking the selected month as paid and marking the selected month as unpaid. Pretty bog standard what that would do for you. What I do want to discuss is creating an invoice PDF. Now, creating an invoice PDF is a feature where you define the start date and the end date, and then DiggDawg, the app, will work out all of the events, do some magic, fire in a PDF for you to send straight to your client. Okay, so hopefully this makes things a lot easier for you. So let's take autumn and let's just select current month. I mean, again, you can select any date range you want. I've just put current week and current month in there just as easy go-tos to save you selecting that over and over again. Alright, so we've selected May. We'll hit next. And you'll see here that we get a list of the events as well as how much money we're about to make. And if you want to invoice separately for whatever reason, you can use the filters at the top just to remove all the various kinds of events, but we're just going to keep them in here for the video's sake. So we've got 8 events, we've got our total made, we can see all the list of our events, and we're just going to continue on. Okay, so just to kind of talk, this is more information about the client. So if you have filled in your client's information, such as their name, address, etc., then all of this is automatically pulled, so you don't have to put that information in again. The payment statement, that can be defined via your account settings as well. You may choose to put your sort code and account number in here, or you might just want to put a PayPal address. It's entirely up to you. The only thing that you'll maybe need to enter, if you've predefined everything already, is the invoice number. So let's just go for a nice round number of 100. Okay, so everything there is looking good, and we'll just click next, and hopefully you'll see that we're generating a PDF, and you'll get a little quick preview. So you'll see here all of our business information is in the top left of the PDF. We've got our logo in the top right. We can see when the PDF has been generated, the invoice number that we've entered. We can see the owner's information around here, services provided for autumn, and if you look just below, you can see a breakdown of dates and the types of events, as well as the quantity and the totals made. Okay, and just at the very bottom here, you can see how payment should be made. Please make payable to my PayPal via payme@diggdawg.com. So once you're happy with that, you just select the check mark at the top right. Now, I can't go through the final stages of this process because I'm on a simulator, but what will happen is when you select the check mark at the top, the DiggDawg will compose an email for you, attach the PDF to the email, and it'll just allow you to hit the send button so you can send it straight to your client and just wait for payment to be made. So again, hopefully this is a really handy feature for you, and it makes managing your business that much easier.